Y'all like my shirt? It says Jesus Heals. I am in my pajamas. Hey friends, welcome back to my corner of the internet. We talk all things thrillers, mysteries, and suspense. In today's video, we are going to be doing a book haul. I have gotten so many books over the last few weeks and months. Some books I don't even need to be buying books, y'all. But I wanted to show you guys because usually I show you in vlogs, but I haven't been vlogging. So I'm going to show you them today. Okay, so the first books that we are going to be starting off with are the ones from Books A Million. And listen, I'm a Barnes girl all day, every day. I love Barnes & Noble, the vibes. It's just being in a bookstore, period. I love them all. But Books A Million, I don't go to very often because it's an hour and a half sometimes, depending on traffic away. And I'm not driving that far to get some books. I'm not. I got like 10 Barnes & Nobles in my vicinity. I'm not driving that far. But Books A Million does have a clearance section. So when I am in the area, best believe I am going to get 3 books for the price of 1. I will. That's the only reason that they are slightly more competitive than Barnes & Noble, because they have a clearance section. Books A Million does. Barnes used to. I don't know what happened, but they used to have a clearance section. I used to get so many good thrillers there. This was pre-COVID, so if that explains anything. Anyways, this is the first book that I got from Books A Million. The first book is The Stranger Behind You by Carol Goodman. This one does not have the best reviews on Goodreads, but you know, there are some books that I love and people hate and vice versa, so I'm like, might as well. If it's something that definitely sounds interesting, I'm definitely gonna pick it up. And it says a captivating exploration of sexual harassment, friendship, ambition, and how women join together to overcome trauma. Listen, $5, $4.97. $4.97 for this book. If it's terrible, oh well, it's $5. So that's the first book that I got. And as always, if you've read any of these books down below, let me know which one of these do you think I'm gonna love the most based off of my reading style, because y'all should know me by now. Y'all should know me. And maybe not, because I surprise myself too sometimes. So. The next book is The Other Black Girl by Zakiya Delilah Harris. I'm hopefully pronouncing it Zakiya. Zakiya or Zakiya? Zakiya Delilah Harris. And I'm excited for this book. I know it's an older one, but I've been trying to get into reading more books by Black authors. I read everybody's books, but I definitely want to start highlighting more Black thriller authors. And why not start with the most popular one? So I have this one. I'm excited to get into this one. I honestly don't remember what this one's about, and I'm not going to read the backs of every book, but this was a popular one. They even turned it into a Hulu show, so I'm excited for this one. I didn't mean to do that. The next book I got is Give Me Your Hand by Megan Abbott, and I'm trying to think. I get all the Megans confused. Is Megan Abbott the author of... No, Megan Collins. There's Megan Collins and there's Megan Abbott. Is she the one who wrote... Maybe I've never read any of her books. There's a lot of Megans. Megan's is a popular name. It says, you told each other everything, then she told you too much. Oh, I like this. Because, listen, some of these books I bought a very, very long time ago, and I don't remember. But yeah, another book, $5, $5.97. You can't beat that. Ooh, okay, I'm getting back into it. The next one I got was Never Saw Me Coming by Vera Kurian, and is this a YA? I think there was a reason why I didn't read this like a while ago. Yes, she's a freshman honor student. Yeah, and y'all know I am not dark academia. When it gives YA vibes, I don't want to follow y'all in college and high school. I'm just like, ugh. But there's a reason why I picked this one up. Oh, because it has something to do with psychopaths. Well, doesn't every thriller book? There was a reason I finally picked it up, and maybe because it was $5.97. That's why I picked it up. But yeah. Okay. Y'all, sorry if this video is all over the place. This is me and my thoughts. I did not do any planning before pressing play on this camera. So this is me in my real life. The next book I got is not a thriller book, but it is Take My Hand by Dolina Perkins or Dolan. I don't know. I don't know. Dolan Perkins Valdez. Dolan. I just made her name up. This is Dolina. This is like a historical fiction book, and I think who told me about this book? I think Joyce told me about this book. Either Joyce or Bryn. Somebody, one of the two, was talking about this book, and they said it was really, really good. And you know, every once in a while I will pick up a book that's outside of my genre. Have I picked up anything that's not a thriller this year? No. And it's November, y'all. I'm shamed. But no, I'm not, because I am a thriller girl. I love thrillers. So, and what about it? But yeah, that's another one that I have gotten at Books A Million. And it was $5. $5, y'all. One book is usually like $18.99. So y'all need to go. If you got a Books A Million, y'all need to go. Next on the list is The Search Party by Hannah. Why do they keep putting the stickers over their names? This book is about a group of friends going on a glamping trip. A storm comes in and obviously they probably start dying one by one. You know, typical island murder mystery. And I'm gonna eat it up. Okay, so those are all the books that I got from Books A Million. Y'all, I'm excited. I'm so excited. I think I might even need a new bookshelf. I'm like, listen, I need to buy my own house. I need to buy a house so I can have a whole library room, because my room is little. And I'm looking at my little bookshelf right here and I'm like, girl, I might need another bookshelf. Okay, y'all, so next is going to be our stack of books from Half Price Books. I'm like, use your brain, Kayla. What store was it from? So the first one is My Sister, the Serial Killer. I'm not even going to try to pronounce her names because I do not want to butcher it. This is one that I got. This is another popular one. So this one, The Other Black Girl, and did I buy another one? I'm trying to think right now. Did I buy another one by a Black author? I can't remember. But this was one that I've been seeing forever. Anytime you Google like top books written by Black thriller authors, this one's always going to come up. So I've heard some mixed reviews about this one, but I feel like I'm gonna like it. I mean, what's not to like? My Sister, the Serial Killer? Yeah. I'm so shamed. I'm so shamed. I got Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. I've been wanting to read this book every single year. I pick it up, I never buy it, and then I finally bought it. I bought this one probably in like September, and I said I was gonna read it for spooky season. One thing about me, I'll read a book anytime. If it's a Halloween book, I'll read it in March. I literally don't care. I'm not a seasonal reader. I will read anything at any time. But I keep trying to stick with the trends and be cool and young and hip and try to read things during the seasons that they're like written in. I ain't doing that. Clearly, I didn't read it in this past October. So I have been wanting to read this one. I was on a Riley Sager kick in 2023, beginning of 2024, and yeah, people say that this is one of their favorites, and I just have not read it. Maybe because I'm low-key scared. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, that was one that I got from Half Price Books as well. Y'all are gonna be proud of me with this one. It's not a thriller book. You hear that? It's thick. It's heavy. It is The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna, and this one, oh my gosh, y'all. The cover is just so beautiful, but it is thick. Like, how many pages is it? 550 pages? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Oh my gosh. Guess I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out soon enough what this book is talking about. This probably won't get read until 2026, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know. But I have The Women by Kristen Hanna. I have not read it. I got it with my Book of the Month subscription because I think it was a Book of the Month finalist. Yeah. But this was the one that I really, really wanted. I can't remember who was reading this a long, long time ago. And I said, if I'm going to read a Kristen Hanna book, it's going to be this one. And it is very intimidating. That is big. Next is one that I recently got, literally like a few days ago. And it is The Stranger Upstairs by Lisa Malton. Is that her name? Malton? I'm bringing out my southernness. Malton? I don't know. But I've heard a lot about this book. I'm hoping it's not going to be like Verity or The Wife Upstairs, or you know those other books with the somebody upstairs that's just not supposed to be there. So yeah, this was one that I got. It was at Half Price Books for $4, y'all. It was in the clearance section. When I get my books from like Half Price Books and it's in like the clearance section, I don't know if it's me, but sometimes they give me the ick. Like, I don't know what y'all are doing at your house, and I always clean off my books when I get them from Half Price Books. I wipe them down because I don't know. I've heard horror stories about like book lice. Ugh, it's just making me itch right now. Anyway, so these are the ones I'm most excited for. I don't know. I think four and that are going to be pushed up to the top of the list. And the first one is 20 Years Later by Charlie Donlea. I don't know, but I have been seeing this one everywhere. I've never read a book by this author, and they say their books are amazing. It's a little thick. Oh, I just saw something about Jamaica in there. Okay, so it says an entertaining thriller, surprises lurking around every corner, breathtaking pacing, and clever plot twists. So I think this is the most popular one by this author, and that's why I was like, I want to get into this author. Let me see which one is most popular, and it was this one, so I'm excited to read this one. Okay, so the next one that I'm most excited about is She Didn't Stand a Chance by Stacey Gray. Okay, I'm like, am I making these names up? Look at the cover on this one. It is beautiful. I haven't heard anything about this author. I saw the cover and I was like, this is beautiful. The desert heat can be deadly, but nothing kills like a cold heart. Clever, atmospheric, and sizzling with suspense, this book is an addictive binge. I'm all here for it. Oh, was this her debut? No. She Left by Stacey Gray was her debut. This was her debut. I don't know if y'all can see that. But yeah, this is one that I got from Barnes, and the cover is beautiful. I love Barnes because they have their membership. You get 10% off, and then $5 off when you get 10 stamps, and then you get money off of Starbucks as well. So, you know, the little things add up. And I also, putting y'all in on a little secret. I applied. I applied for a Barnes & Noble seasonal job because I'm like, one, to make some extra money. And it's only till December or January. That would be so exciting to see, like, be working at a bookstore. But I don't know. I haven't gotten the job yet. So the next one that I'm excited about is Such a Lovely Family by Aggie Blum Thompson. I was calling her Bloom, and then I was watching somebody else's video and they said Blum. So I don't know. Miss Aggie Thompson. Y'all, if you don't know, You Deserve to Know is literally one of my top favorite thrillers of this year. It was so good and juicy. And I'm like, is she like the new queen of messy neighborhood dramas? I don't know. She might not even be new. I just might be new to her. But I said, oh, I saw this and I was like, I definitely got to read this. Such a Lovely Family. I just love a rich people drama set in a neighborhood where everyone thinks they're friends, but everyone really has secrets. I mean, it's the same formula, but I don't know. She really outdid herself with You Deserve to Know. So I'm hoping that this one is good just like it. I don't know. Or maybe even better. I don't know. But I'm excited to read this one. Would this be a haul without showing you a Miss Frida McFadden book? So I got her newest book, The Intruder. Look at the edges. Beautiful. It says, what is she hiding? And y'all, this was 30% off, and I had 10% off, and I think I had a $5 off as well. So I got this book for dirt cheap. All right. But this one's very small. This one's 260 pages. So that, yeah, it did need to be on sale, because why are we paying $30-something for a book that's 200-something pages? No. Okay, and it can't be a book haul without Miss Book of the Month right here. Okay, this is my November Book of the Month box. I know what I got for my thriller pick, but if there's two books in here, so which one did I? Oh. Okay, I just got so excited. So the thriller or mystery pick for Book of the Month was Her One Regret by Donna Freitas. And it looked very, very interesting. When successful real estate agent Lucy Mendoza vanishes, leaving her baby behind in a grocery store parking lot, the news quickly makes national headlines. She said, I am sick of this baby. Somebody else deal with it. The cover is cute. The cover is simple, but it's cute. I don't know. November Book of the Month pick. And then I had an extra credit, so I got another thriller book, and this cover is so cute. This is Where He Left Me by Nicole Bart. I'm assuming it's Bart. It has the extra A, but I don't know. I have another Book of the Month book by this author, and it's surprising. Funny enough, it was like one of the first Book of the Months I ever got back in like 2022. I still have not read it, but this cover, it hooked me by this cover. In every world, I'd find you. And this is not meant to be romantic. This is meant to be scary. So, is it just me, or is this cover amazing? It's so simple. I don't know. But yeah, those are the two books that I got from Book of the Month. And that's it, y'all. That is it. I promise I am not buying any more books. And I'm going to tell you guys why in one of my next videos, why I'm not going to be buying a lot more books. One, because I don't need to, and two, I'll tell you in another video. Y'all like my shirt? It says Jesus Heals. I am in my pajamas. I'm in my pajamas filming this video, but y'all can't tell, so. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it wasn't a lot, but people post book hauls all the time, and I'm like, Kayla, why don't you post book hauls? I mean, I'm not trying to be like everybody else, but, well, usually because I don't get like, oh my gosh, I still have one book left. Oh my gosh. This cover is a little scary. Okay, so this is called Freeborn, and it is by Salman Shaheen. Look at that. Is that not scary? I don't remember what this book is about. Okay, I'm liking the floppiness. After learning of his wife's affair with his best friend and business partner, divorced and unemployed mind tech entrepreneur Dr. Harry Coulson arrives in the idyllic English town of Freeborn, looking to start a new life. But any hopes of quietly picking up the pieces of his broken world are shattered when he steps off the train to discover the body of a young woman lying in the snow. It's almost as if she'd been there, left for him to find. Yeah, this sounds good. This sounds very good. So those are all of the books that I wanted to talk to you guys about. And then when I looked down, I remembered I had that book to show you, but I don't remember what I was rambling on about earlier. Oh yes, because I don't do book hauls because I don't get 20 plus books sent to me or buy 20 plus books a month. I've been collecting these, waiting to do a video for the last like 2 months, maybe even 3. So 16 books over 3 months, that's not bad. That's not that bad. I could be doing much worse things with my money. But yes, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.